Showtime. Hello? I'm sorry, guys. I got sidetracked with a few other things and. Hello, Troy. Hello, Ace. How are you, my friends? I'm telling you, I I really was sidetracked big time. Paste, post, pin. Oops. What the heck? Unpin. Wrong message. Hello. Link copied. Thank you. Such a dweeb. Remove. Okay. Paste. That's the one I wanted to post. I'm telling you, I'm doing so well. So well. Swell. Well, we love you too, Troy and Ace. Oh my goodness. I didn't think I'd ever get on. I had 42 at least uh, notifications from Trey. Apparently, Trey's been busy answering some of the posts he's gotten over the past few weeks. They kept popping up, popping up, popping up, popping up. And of course, I have to look, see what they are. I'm hoping he's going to be able to be getting back to normal pretty soon. Hi, Teresa. Still recovering from last night. Didn't make it till bed till what? I didn't even go till 7 a.m. What the heck? I'm sleeping. You don't look like you're sleeping, Teresa. I'm sleeping. Oh, I hope you're doing better, Teresa. I hope your mom's doing better too. It's been a day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Seriously. I miss my dad a lot. And I wish I could call him on the phone, say, "Hi, Dad, how you doing?" Unfortunately, I can't do that. All I can do is say, "Hello, Dad." I'm pretty sure he's up there somewhere. I don't know if he's still in purgatory or if he's already in heaven, but I'm hoping. One way or the other. Am I here? Or am I Memorex? I don't know. It says there's 6 people peeping, but I see 3 in the chat. I don't know where the other ones are. I'm guessing maybe Wanda, although I hope she's sleeping by now. What the heck? I look at the camera and all of a sudden you decide that you're going to focus in, you're going to zoom. Silly thing. Stop it. Go away. Go away. It doesn't want to go away. Okay, adjustment. Thank you. Back off. Now we have 7 people watching. Now we're back down to 6. Somebody can't make up their mind if they're going to watch or not. Oh, my word. It has been an absolutely nuts day. It didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but hello, Serena. How are you? I'm sorry. I barely noticed that you were on the chat. I could not keep up with Wanda's chat tonight. I was trying, but it kept jumping and, people would come on and they'd be all of a sudden all talking at once, and then it'd go silent for a while, and then I'd try to catch up, and then it'd start jumping again. Couldn't keep up. Troy Sutton, are you watching Gardner Scott in the morning? Oh. Well, I'm glad you made it home okay. And you didn't fall asleep on the way. That would have been bad. How's Mr. Mudd doing? I don't think we've seen him in a while either. So I don't know what's up. Now we have 9 people watching. Hello, everybody. All you folks out there in the peanut gallery watching from a distance. From a distance. Dee, 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 dee. 1.4 inches of rain this morning. That's good. Your garden will love it. Yeah, me too, Troy. That would be 9 o'clock our time, right? No. That would be 11 o'clock our time. And yeah, I'm probably sleeping. Lately, I can't seem to drag my butt out of bed before 11. I'm lucky if I get up before 11. Oh, it's called a thunder and lightning storm for a reason. Because, thunder and lightning, one follows the other. Where you get lightning, you get thunder. And there was thunder, thunder over Thunder Road. Thunder was his engine and white lightning was his load. And there was moonshine, moonshine quenched the devil's thirst. And the devil swore he'd get him, but the law they swore they'd get him, but the devil got him first. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was talking to him yesterday and they seem to be okay. But I don't know. I don't know what happened after I talked to him. I talked to him just before you guys went live, actually, not too long before, maybe a half hour or so before. So I don't know. I don't know when the storms went through, but I'm hoping they're okay. Jerry's sister lives there, and her daughter and her husband, and all six of their kids. And some of whom have husbands. I don't know. I think, are they all married now? I think they're all married now. I'm telling you, it sucks when the family is so far away. Thunder Road. Yeah. Robert Mitchum. He sang the song too. Nobody knew he could sing. Oh, boy, did I read that wrong. I don't know why. When Serena said a couple of houses in Piedmont, I thought it. I thought she was saying a couple of house plants in Piedmont got hit by lightning. Ah, oh, bummer. I'm guessing they don't have a lightning rod. That's one thing. If you live anywhere there's a lot of lightning, there should be a lightning rod set up somewhere. Trying to think. And they're in Falling Waters, West Virginia. Troy. So I'm not sure. The kid in the movie was actually Robert Mitchum's little brother. Yeah. I always liked Robert Mitchum. He also did another one of my favorite movies. Heaven Knows Mr. Allison. I love that movie with Deborah Kerr. Deborah Kerr. Kerr, but it's spelled Carr. I mean, it's pronounced Carr. Perch. It wouldn't smell very good after it's been in a bird cage because there ain't no water in a bird cage. Pew. That would be a very smelly bird cage. Uh, Mr. Murder's good. Yay. I don't know why I missed that, but I did. I think I got distracted by Serena. Okay. You know, that's not what I want. What do I want? I want you. Open up. Open sesame. Come on. Don't do that to me. Okay. It's true, isn't it, Teresa? It would smell bad. Carpenter bee repellent. Tea tree. What the heck is tea tree? That's what I need. I need to get a wind chime. Somebody said that carpenter bees hate wind chimes and loud noises. Maybe we need to start blasting some music out in the backyard. Song request. Okay. File. Open. Music. Okay. By special request from Ace for Troy, because he's the one that loves his song. Written by Hazel Dickens. Okay. I have to make sure I can get it in the right key. Because I don't want to be screeching. Virginia, you are my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. It's been years now since I left there, and this city life's about got the best of me. Can't remember why I left so free, what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see. But I can still remember where I come from. West Virginia, you are my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Home, home, home. Oh, I can see it so clear in my mind. Home, home, home. I can almost smell the honeysuckle in the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. I paid the price for the leaving. This life I've got's not the one I thought I'd find. Let me live and love, and let me cry, and when I go, just let me die among the friends who'll remember when I'm gone. West Virginia, you are my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. Home, home, home. Oh, I can see it so clear in my mind. Home, home, home. I can almost smell the honeysuckle in the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. West Virginia, you are my home. West Virginia's where I belong. In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. In In the dead of the night, in the still and the quiet, I slip away like a bird in flight back to those hills, the place that I call home. I'm going to have to listen to that one a few more times, Troy, because that one is really good. I like that song. Hello, Shadow. How are you? Good to see you. Troy's happy because I was singing West Virginia. Let's see. Good morning. Good morning. Bonnie. Hello, hello. I have my other phone on a silent live, so I have to pop in and out. Oh, I saw that pop up just as I was setting up my live. I don't know if that's thunder or a truck on the highway. It might have been thunder. Thunder, thunder over Marble Road. Ah, well, look who we have here.
Me.
Hello, Shadow. Happy Father's Day.
Well, thank you. I don't mind to celebrate Father's Day twice a year.
That's good. That's good.
We have ours on November 9th,
Oh, wow. Well,
so I don't mind.
it's always in June around here. It's like the second Sunday in June or something, or I think it's the second Sunday in June. Uh,
And besides, I'm floating away like the Niagara Falls here.
oh no.
It's really hot. Oh,
Oh, bummer.
yeah, I'm sweating a lot, actually.
Uh, sorry about that. I wish
Uh,
I could send you some snowflakes or something to cool you off.
yeah, maybe
You
some
know,
ice cubes, a
ice
lots of them.
a nice big bag of ice cubes. That might
Yeah,
help.
that can fill up a bathtub.
Well, there you go. Just put them in the tub and fill it up with cold water and just lay there and
Yeah, I did that as summer when we had over, I think we had over 30 degrees Celsius with around 35 degrees.
that's
Uh,
that's
I had
pretty warm for you.
I had to fill up the bathtub with ice cold water and just lay down. And I was in that bathtub for 2 hours.
Yeah. You were a little shriveled when you get out.
A little bit. And it was so nice to be in that cold water. So I fell asleep.
A little pruny.
Hey, Teresa, good to see you. Hey, Shawnee, good to see you.
Thank you, Ace. Uh,
Hey, Marichu B, good to see you.
hello, Marichu. Na, 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 na. Shawnee, hello, hello. Good to see you too. Ah, okay. I think I can relax now
Yeah,
a little bit. It's been
A little bit.
a little bit of a hectic day around here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I didn't say hi on your live. Uh, you mean the one tonight? Probably because I was in the middle of setting up my live through Restream when it popped up as a notification. I think I was setting up my live, or maybe I was still on Wanda's live. I don't remember. I know I saw it pop up, but I was in the middle of either at Wanda's live. What time did you set it up? What time did you go live? Because after I got done with Wanda's, I made a beeline for the bathroom. Then I got back and I was setting up my live, and I kept getting notifications from all over the place. I was getting them from Trey, one after another, after another, after another. It was like crazy.
I know that feeling.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Almost an hour ago. Yeah, that would have been when I was still on Wanda's live, because Wanda got done about 11 o'clock my time, which is 10, 9, 8 o'clock your time, I think. You're are you Pacific time, or are you one time zone
Pacific
past?
Standard Eastern Time or Eastern Standard Time or whatever.
I don't
You
know.
have so many different time zones. Pacific Standard Time,
Pacific
Eastern,
is
Central.
way the heck out in California, but I'm not sure if she's further east. Further west than that. I don't know. Actually, I probably did I do it? Yeah, I don't have it. Let me see.
Bonnie says it's 9.
I'm looking on my. There you are.
Lori, I'm going to wake up the missus and make her some breakfast, and I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be here.
Yeah. You are not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere for a while.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, here I am. Live chat. Mornings with Grammy. More pop-ups. There. Let me see.
Lady go more than Captain Lee.
Apparently it says well, I can only scroll back to 11:05. But I'm going to turn the volume all the way down and I'll leave it running. That way there. Oh, there you are. I see you. Green screen. Okay. I got to check my chat. Dang it. I have got so many windows open. What have I got here? That's. I'm going to shut that down because I really don't need to see that. I really want to keep that one open because on account of I want to be able to watch that. And I'm afraid if I shut it down, I'll forget about it and then it'll be gone. Okay. What's that one? Oh, that's my main page with all my notifications. That is a sea robin, I think. Okay. Come on, don't do that to me. Okay. I saw you.
Oh, some of it.
Now I see a bridge with water going under it. Okay. You're back so soon? You made breakfast that quick?
Yeah.
What did you cook?
Actually, it's simple. Some sour milk and some cereals.
Ah,
Oat pillows. Let's go fast.
I see.
Our breakfasts here are not the same as yours in the States.
Well, I thought you were gonna. I thought you said
Your
something.
breakfast in the States are more like of a lunch or dinner for us here.
Yeah, I don't eat those breakfasts here. In fact, most of the time, I don't eat breakfast at all. I'll have a cup of coffee or an iced coffee, and then at 1 o'clock or so, or depending on what time I start feeling hungry, I'll have a quick little lunch. Sometimes, pretty much like a breakfast,
Yeah.
more like
Or more like of
brunch.
a brunch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I make supper. Uh, let's see. Went around looking for a house to buy. No luck. Cleaned my house, filled a trailer to take to the transfer station. On a Sunday? Oh, you mean like tomorrow or something? I'm guessing. I don't think you can go to. Can you go to a transfer station where you are? On a Sunday? Ours are not open on a Sunday. Almost an hour ago. Yeah. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock there. Okay, so it's the same as Pacific time. 12, 11, 10, 9. Yeah. Okay. If I can repair my cell phone, no problems to watch other live. Okay, Marishu. You started on your truck, Troy? That's cool. You mean to build a camper and all that? That's good.
Yeah. Let's see if Chris pops up.
I know. I haven't heard from him. Let me
I haven't
see.
heard from him either. So
Think I wanna. What am I doing? Miscellaneous. Open in a new tab. No emails, nothing. So I don't know what's going on. Um, I just thought I'd let you know. Uh-oh. I heard a bloop. I heard a bloop.
that might be Chris or Troy.
Ah,
And it was Chris.
there he is. I was just going to send you an email.
You have no storms near you, Miss Lori.
Oh, thank you.
It's all quiet on your side of the world.
All's quiet on the Western Front.
Honor and strength, brother.
Strength and honor, brother.
Okay, so I don't have to send this email?
No.
Okay.
And hello, brother Troy, Teresa, Bonnie, Ace, my sister, Marishu. I'm trying to remember who else am I forgetting. Shawnee. Said Marishu.
Teresa.
I said Teresa.
Troy.
Brother Troy, if I didn't say hello, brother Troy. Good to hear that you got your truck started.
Serena.
Serena, if I didn't.
That's it, I think.
And anybody else that I may have forgotten.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody
don't
else.
think so.
I think you got everybody.
And hello, Mrs. Shadow Scout Sweet, and good morning.
Yeah, she has her breakfast now.
Now
Yeah.
she's a happy camper.
So, and hello, Miss Lori.
Hello, Chris. Are you okay? You sound kind of.
I'm like Brother Troy. I went to bed at 10:30 my time this morning. So,
Seriously.
well, it's just yeah. Anyway,
Oh, man.
so what happened to you today, Miss Lori?
Oh, it was a little chaotic.
What did you do
It
for
was,
Mister Jerry for his day?
well, he went to the store and picked up. I went looking through the flyer for our local little grocery store down the road a couple of miles, and they had a sale on. They had sirloin steaks, New York sirloins, boneless, and they had a New York sirloin roast. The roast was 50 cents cheaper a pound. It was $8.49 instead of $8.99. So I said, well, why don't you pick up a little one of those and, I'll just cut it up into steaks. Well, that turned into because the piece that he got was really big around, but it was only about this thick. And I knew I couldn't just stand it up and try and slice that into steaks. So I cut it in half horizontally, and then took each half, stood it on end, and cut it into steaks the other way.
Ah,
And then I didn't have any, I had 3 potatoes in the house. That is not enough to make a potato salad. And he wanted potato salad. So I said, well, pick me up some potatoes. So he picked me up potatoes and the roast and everything. And then it was like, he didn't go until late this afternoon. And then it took a while by the time I got done cutting the steaks up and getting the potatoes ready and cooking the potatoes and putting them in the fridge, and they weren't getting cold fast enough. So I stuck them in the freezer on a cookie sheet, chopped up the celery and the onions. And then, yeah, it was a little hectic.
nice.
And then we threw them on the grill. But it turned out pretty good. Not bad. My cutting of the steaks was the shape of the roast was a little odd, so I had a hard time cutting it up.
You should have borrowed Shadow Scout Swee's knife.
Yeah, that would have been a nice long knife. I probably could have cut it up.
Yeah.
No, probably not, because it was kind of thin on one side and thicker on the other, and it was just, yeah, it was a challenge to cut it into steaks.
You could have done the high karate,
You mean Hagayaki, Sagayaki.
and then you could have had sake to go with it.
Yeah. No. I don't think you can buy sake on a Sunday.
Well,
There's no package stores open, although, yeah, they have a beer and wine section, but they can't sell it on Sunday.
yeah.
So, yeah, not going to be getting any sake on Sunday. Anyway, and then Uh, it's just been a wackadoodle day.
It's just been a day. Yep.
It has definitely been a day. And I really wanted to make him something that he'd really like. And I didn't do the best job, but it was okay.
A home cooked meal's a home cooked meal.
This is true. This is true.
It's better than saying we're going to go out to eat, and
Yeah, or we're going to have sandwiches.
or you're going to have puffy cereal.
Yeah. I don't think that would go over very big.
Now, does Mrs. Shadow Scout Sweet, does she cook?
I do all the cooking.
Oh. Well,
Research.
that's how my
She
dad
can-
was.
Well,
My
she
dad-
she can cook simple things, but I do the most of the cooking.
She never learned how to cook.
I'm sure she does other things.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Marianne.
My
Hey,
mom
Marianne.
was good at baking. She could, bake pies and stuff like that.
I heard a bloop.
Yeah, I hear a bloop. It's a Marianne.
Hello. How y'all doing tonight?
Hello, you're dark. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, my daughter's bringing me home right now, but anyway, happy Father's Day again.
Thank
Yes. Happy Father's Day to every father out there, all the dads.
And mothers too now. Because some mothers raise their kids by themselves too,
Yeah, but they're not fathers. They're
I know.
mothers on Happy Mother's Day. They have their own day.
How long are you going to be on tonight?
I have no idea.
What'd you say, 5,
Don't
6?
don't you start you.
6 hours?
you. One.
No, probably a couple hours, maybe.
A couple hours. What does that mean? 3 o'clock? 4
It's-
o'clock?
I'm shooting for 2 o'clock.
So 2 o'clock? Oh, okay.
It's 12:19 at the present moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine is 6:19 a.m. in the
Yeah,
morning.
'cause it's showtime for you, Shadow.
Yeah.
You got to go to work in a couple hours, right?
Well, I begin work 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this week at work will be a lot of things to do. And for one reason, it's midsummer week.
Oh.
So there will be a lot of things to do. Oh,
It's so hot down here, Lori. Oh my Lord. When I say hot, tell her. This is my daughter, Danielle. Tell her.
Hello, Danielle.
Hi, how are you?
It's hot down there, huh?
It's 81 right now.
But it's so humid. And we had a lot of shark attacks and kids drowning.
Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. On Father's Day.
the
of all-
missus wave to you guys.
Hello, Mrs. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Well, she woke up and had her breakfast.
Let you go. Yeah, I'm going to go in now. I'll call you. I'll get back on in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
no problem.
Be careful out there.
I know. Thank you.
Okay. Serena. Oh, okay. I already saw that. This Thursday, Juneteenth.
Shadow, you don't have ceiling fans or any kind of air moving?
Yeah, we have a ceiling fan on the go. I need to put the other floor fan on because I'm sweating like the Niagara Falls by basically.
Well, one, you're wearing that, and I'm not trying to be condescending, but you know how when you wear hats, you
It
know,
holds the heat in your head.
hats that have no airflow, unlike what we call trucker hats that's got the mesh.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
Well, you should
because
probably
I'm
switch.
sure that beret is made out of wool, like a traditional beret.
merino wool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a very warm hat with a leather band around it. Yeah.
Well, it's probably over 25 degrees in the apartment at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's Thursday, Juneteenth.
And it's 15 degrees outside.
It means 25 degrees Celsius is 77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, so it's over
That's
normal room temperature in my apartment. This apartment turns to a sauna as soon as the temperature go up.
Well, I'm guessing that east is back there towards the, I guess, dining room or kitchen behind you or at your
I'm in
back.
the room, basically.
And it's always freezing cold in the winter.
In the winter time, it turns to a freezer, basically.
oh bummer.
Yeah, so we have a spare radiator that we can move around and put the heat on because it gets too cold and
So
don't-
apparently they don't have very well insulated walls there.
well
Then it's cold.
well yeah, it's basically on winter time this apartment can probably drop yeah far below normal room temperature. And I like the cold, but not
Not
in
that
the
much.
apartment. Not in an apartment.
Yeah.
You don't want. You don't want that. I can accept it 10, 12 degrees Celsius, but especially when you're at home, you are not moving around that much. You most of the time sitting in front of your laptop, and you will basically notice that is
Getting cold.
yeah.
Let's see. Did all the fathers in chat have a good Father's Day?
I'm going to put that fan on.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Marisha, why did you let your dad cook? Was that Father's Day for him? I don't know how if the Philippines celebrates Father's Day.
Remember, they're a day ahead.
And oh, that's true. Yeah.
So she's saying yesterday, so which would have been Father's Day where Marishute resides.
Right. If they celebrate Father's Day.
Yeah. That I don't know. I've
Yeah.
never been in that region.
No, me either.
Oh,
I mean, some fathers really love to cook, you know,
Yes, they do. My
especially
dad did.
especially if they're grilling or, you know.
Uh, Never tried steak? Ah, that's a shame. Potato salad, I already make it before. It's yummy. Yes, it is. I think I went a little overboard on the salt.
Tack för påminnelsen. Jag har inte tagit min blodtrycksmedicin.
Mm,
Så jag måste
I do all the cooking here too. No kidding, Troy. All by yourself. Bonnie's back. He loves to cook for you, yeah.
Another
After working in the rice field.
another thing you can do, Shadow, is that a bandana, soak it in water.
Yeah, I have one.
Around your neck.
Yeah, well, and then put it in the
Yeah, I
freezer.
have one of these cooling towels. I have that at work.
That's a good idea.
So note
Yeah.
yourself, don't move to Sweden because they don't have central heat and central air
Mm.
unless you're rich, I guess.
Well, he's in the city somewhere, so
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that if you build something and you don't build it with a central heat and central air, then it can be traumatic either way.
mm,
Cold during the winter and hot during the summer.
yeah, we don't have central air. We have air conditioners that we put in the windows. Well, they vent out the window.
Good night, Lisa.
The floor ones. Good night, Teresa. She said she was already sleeping when she got home.
Well, after that 10-hour drive,
Yeah, that was a long drive.
Yeah, it is.
10 hours. Yeah. I wouldn't want to drive 10 hours straight. That would not be fun for me.
yeah, because
You don't drive 10 hours straight, nonstop. You don't. I don't.
if you went to the furthest point, the southernmost point of Texas, and drove to the northernmost point of Texas, it would take you longer than 10 hours.
Really?
If you went down to the south of Texas, all the way up to the tip of the panhandle, it would, yeah, because from the southernmost point of Texas to Dallas Fort Worth will average about 10 hours.
Wow.
So if you scoot over and you go up to the panhandle, you got to go through Amarillo, Lubbock, and all that, and you still haven't gotten it.
That's a long drive.
Oh, yeah. That will probably take almost a little bit of day, almost to.
Well, when I drove from Seattle, Washington, after getting my discharge papers, and I drove nonstop, and then I hit El Paso, Texas, and I was falling asleep and all that.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
And so, and that took a day and a half just to drive that,
Ooh.
just to
Yeah.
get to Seattle, Washington to El Paso. I went all the way down to California and then cut over and went east.
Yeah, there was no way to go diagonally.
Well, you could, but it was winter time, so
Yeah.
because it was February. And I
Yeah,
really just didn't
driving
want
back roads.
to. Yeah.
Not a good idea.
So.
Anyway, you sleep well, Teresa. God bless. And I hope you feel better. Because she hasn't been feeling well. To
Well,
drive to have to go that far, travel that far in one day and not be feeling well.
if it took her 10 hours to get home, that means she had to drive 10 hours to get there and then another 10 hours back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not a fun drive.
And then that was like when Troy, Greg, and was it Tim Mason, Troy, when y'all drove from upstate all the way to Mid America?
David Moffat, Greg, and Troy.
Okay, it wasn't Tim Mason, it was David Moffat. Sorry.
Hey,
David.
Hardneck Farms. Good to see you.
Hello, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
I'll be lurking in the background. I'm making jam at this hour.
Hi, Dale.
Ah, hello, Dale.
I believe that is 9 Acre Family Farms.
Yes,
They're a good
Okay.
family.
they are. Absolutely. If you're not sub to them, definitely.
Actually, I'm not sure if I am, but I'm subscribed to so many people, so I am not sure who I
Yeah.
forget who I'm subscribed to. So
And I've been
I need to check that.
slacking. I've been slacking. So let me
Obviously not.
well, there's the link if you want anybody wants to subscribe to a great family, Dale and Nana.
Yeah, they are awesome.
And here's Wendy's. I'm trying to catch up because I've just been, yeah, you know.
Yeah, you look like you sound like you're in
I need to go get coffee, I guess. Let me get Ace
That's-
real quick.
probably a good idea.
You know,
We were worried about you last night, Wendy, when you disappeared and you didn't come back. We didn't know what happened to you. All of a sudden, you were gone, and
let's see.
right in the middle of the storms going over. So we weren't sure if you lost power or what.
Even though she went to bed, there's Miss Teresa's.
Thank you, thank you.
And let me get Marishu. I'm trying to be a good moderator. I try.
You are awesome.
No, the awesome goes to the Miss Ace. That's who's awesome.
She is.
I didn't get Bonnie.
Yeah, Ace is so quick, so I can't keep up with her.
I know. Plus, anytime you mention, some
Yeah,
song
something.
or something,
And
to
2
look it
seconds
up
later, she has the answer.
she's posting it. Yeah.
And then, of course, here's Serena's.
Mm.
I just wonder if Ace, just out of curiosity, if my theories, Ace, were you ever a flute player in high school or anything like that? I have a theory.
Or a secretary.
Let's see. I didn't get Shawnee. Did I say hi to Shawnee? If I didn't, I'm sorry. She's
I thought you
great.
did.
Yeah, you said hi to Shawnee.
I think
I
you
don't
did.
remember.
I remember that.
Well, thank you, because I don't. Let's see. No, and yeah, and who did I not get? Oh, I know who I didn't get.
Who did you-
I did not.
Yep. Troy made it to 100 subs last night during his live with David and Greg.
I didn't get this one.
Ah, oh, that's
that's
nice.
Okay, I made it to
Trey
the.
was going nuts out with the. It was like he was on his channel saying hello and making comments to everybody that commented on this past several videos. I kept getting notifications, and I'm thinking, what the heck is YouTube going crazy, or is it just Trey that's going crazy? Apparently, it was Trey.
Since I uploaded that video 3 days and 15 hours, I have 4,332 views.
Wow.
And it keeps going up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That never happened to me before.
Serena, I was taking my medication, vitamins, and supplements, making tea, cleaning up the kitchen, and getting dressed for bed. I get up at 9:30 a.m. Monday morning to get ready to watch Gardener Scott at 10. Okay. And you figured we all had to have that news report? I don't get up that early. Unfortunately, I wish I could get up in the morning by 9 o'clock. I'd love to be able to do that, but unfortunately, I never can get on to do a live much before 10 o'clock at night.
Good night, Dale.
Good night, Dale. Good night, Lisa.
God bless.
Love you guys.
So, Ace, the reason why I asked that question is because I was a trumpet player. And it was always said, just I don't know if it's always been proved, but that women who played the flute had fast fingers, and guys that played the trumpet had fast tongues. I'll just leave it at that.
You don't play the trumpet with your tongue.
Oh,
You play it with your lips.
well, with your lips, but you can also,
Change the tone.
Yeah, a little here and there. I did take trumpet lessons for about 6 months.
And
But
trumpets,
it was-
I tried
I was given a
to.
choice. I had to either choose the trumpet and stay with the trumpet, or I could stay with my dance lessons. And I decided, yeah, I think I'll stick with my dance
to
lessons.
be a rock set.
I loved dancing.
I tried to try to test to play a trumpet. Oh man, that was really difficult.
Now I could see if it was saxophone or clarinet to play with your tongue, because it's more involved in the process than a trumpet player. Trumpet players, it's all about the
Yeah.
controlling the lips. Okay, what was I going to do? I don't remember. What's so funny, Wendy? My We were worried about you when you disappeared last night.
She was playing a magic trick. Now you see me. Now you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah. And there goes my camera being possessed again. I'm going to turn it off and let it rest for a minute.
Yes, we all should let our cameras rest because we know that they need some peaceful moments.
Yeah, because they decide that they're going to go a little wackadoodle. So let's see if we can reset it. Okay.
Shadow's phone's going off.
Whose phone?
Shadow's.
Yeah.
I can always hear. I can always tell when he gets a text.
Or well, not a text message. It's notifications from Messenger and YouTube and space weather.
Troy.
If Shadow, if you're interested, let me see if I can. Let me bring this up. Copy. If you're interested, Shadow.
Yeah.
Serena.
I don't know if you have that link that I just posted. If you ever want to know the aircraft, and if you pull it up, I'll tell you a little secret how you can discern between commercial aircraft and military aircraft. And it will ask you for your location, which it pinpoints your location, but you can also span out and expand on it. But when you pull up that page, if you go up to the top of the page and let's see, where's it at? There it is. And there's like 3 letters up there: Uniform Hotel Tango.
Yeah, I see them.
If you click on the uniform button,
Yeah.
it will only give you military aircraft that are up in the air
Okay.
right now. Just because you're a prepper and all that, I meant to share it the other day on your live and I did not, so I apologize for that. But
I bookmarked that.
and you can hover over any aircraft that are showing up on your map and just hover over it with your mouse, and it will tell you all the details. And then if you click on that particular plane, it will open up a new page, or not a new page, but a new window on that same page and tell you what it is.
Chris, did you see Serena's question? Are you going to watch the OKC Thunder game tomorrow night?
No, I will not. I'm not. I don't. The only sports I watch is the OU games. That's pretty much it. I used to watch NASCAR, and my favorite driver retired. I don't watch NASCAR anymore. I don't watch basketball or baseball. Every now and then I will watch just to find out what the scores are. But other than that, that's it. I don't do anything.
That's what we figured, Wendy. Wendy said, I'm sorry, Tom came home and I crashed hard.
Well, good.
That's what we were saying, too. We were saying, I bet Tom came home and she just was relieved that she was not alone anymore and she was out like a light. That's what we figured. Well, that was good. At least you didn't lose your power or anything. Nothing bad happened. It was because Tom got home. I figured that was what was happening.
Finland has obviously 3 planes in the air, military.
Yep.
The one I'm looking at is LJ-35 Learjet.
Ace says, say that again, Chris, please. I was distracted. I don't know what she's talking about.
I assume she was asking. No, I will not be watching the Oklahoma City Thunder game.
And the other
No.
plane is PC-12, Pilatus PC-12.
Well, there's a couple. There's a couple.
And the third one is
I'm assuming you meant relieved, Wendy. I was released.
But
He was home.
anyhow, Shadow, I thought you might want that.
I really wanted this one. I didn't know this website existed, so that's nice.
That's what brothers do.
That's
Yeah, this can be. When I open this website, I can see my own city, and I can see. I had to zoom out a bit to see anything, and I can see a circle 100 nautical miles and 150 nautical miles and 200 nautical miles. So that's really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No,
And it covers a huge area, actually.
Serena, no, I did not hear about it, but I did see your chat earlier where you had mentioned it.
I turned off my camera because it was having fits, and I figured I'd give it a break, and it still was
zooming in.
It does that on its own. It's got nothing to do. No matter what I do, it's gonna zoom in and out, and has a mind of its own. I think it's possessed.
Well, I hopefully got my speaker situation resolved because you know how you can. I have one USB port on the laptop, so I plugged in a multi USB port so I could have multiple things. Well, the only thing that was plugged into that port was my speakers, and it kept. If I bumped it or whatever, it would bop off. So I just took and removed the little multi-port off of there. So we're going to see if that fixes the problem.
Wendy, we discuss autocorrect all the time. That's why I always keep it off. I turn it off because there's a place somewhere in Windows, I can't remember where it is now, where it says, use autocorrect. And it's like, no, don't do that. I don't need no autocorrect. I don't want you changing what I'm trying to say. Thanks anyway. Flute theory, Chris? Ace.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not awake.
Like I say, it was just a theory.
There are a lot of theories. People have theories all the time. Sometimes some people want to make everybody believe that their theories are actually facts, but they're full of crap. 9 times out of 10.
Unless they do a colonoscopy, then they're not full of crap.
This is true.
Or like Troy always says, and I'm not going to say what word it is, but it's a place in Missouri.
We won't go there.
But there is a real theory, and it's called farting satire. You should always have good satire when you.
Absolutely. And Bonnie is saying, Miss Laurie, I have come back for my night song, but you have brothers up with you, so maybe you cannot sing Jesus Loves Me. Well, you know what, Bonnie? I would do that for you. Because I will. Laurie, do you know you're a grand old flag, you're a high flying flag? No, I don't know. I've never heard of it. Open. Music. That one. And I should probably go and copy the words and put it in my notepad, but I probably don't even need it because I could probably sing it from memory. But just because I say that, if I try to sing it, I'll probably start forgetting the words and I'll be kicking myself. Aha! Troy said he saved that app too. Dad, blame it. Can you say your flute theory against? Can you say your flute theory again? I missed it. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I muted because I'm watching things on the cell phone. Women who play flutes have fast fingers. Guys that play trumpets have fast tongues. That was the theory. You're welcome, Brother Troy. Miss Laurie's keyboard is noisy.
I'm sorry.
I'm just picking.
Wendy laughing. I'm wondering if she's just yanking your chain because she's saying, hear no evil.
Yeah.
That could very well be. Okay, this is for you, Bonnie.
I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. I'll be back while you're doing that.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, this I know, as he did so long ago, taking children on his knee, saying, "Let them come to me." Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me still today, walking with me on my way, wanting as a friend to give light and love to all who live. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he who died, heaven's gate to open wide. He will wash away my sins. Let his little children in. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. Jesus loves me, he will stay close beside me all the way. Thou hast bled and died for me. I will henceforth live for thee. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so. You're welcome. Flutes and trumpets were important in the movie American Pie? I have no idea. I never saw it.
Awesome, Lori.
Thank you,
As
Wendy.
usual.
Bonnie likes that song. She's been having some serious health issues, and she likes to hear that every now and then because it reminds her when she was little, I guess, because that's really a kid's song. Right? Right. Because I only remember hearing people sing it to their kids. I never sang it in church or anything. So I only learned it from kids in school and stuff. Okay. More notifications.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Indeed.
America. Well, I thought you wanted to hear You're a Grand Old Flag. Let me see. I can shut that down. I can shut that down. Now I'm going to have to look up. Okay. In a new tab. Hello. Stop. Lyrics. Hmm. Every heart beats true with the red, white, and blue. There's never a post, no break. Acquaintance be. Yeah, is that it? I don't think so. Aha. I knew there was more than one verse. Copy. Paste. And copy. Paste. George M. Cohan. Paste. Okay. And I guess if I'm in here, I might as well. Bon Jovi, seriously? Okay, that's more like it. All right. Copy. New tab. Paste. That is a very long song. Copy. Paste. All right. So which one do you want to hear, Serena? Do you want to hear You're a Grand Old Flag or America the Beautiful? We're all kids at heart. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct, Bonnie. Oh, so I type with one finger and the other 9 just stay out of my way, Chris. Yes. Oh, Marishu fell asleep. She said, I did sleep here, and in my dream I heard singing. And when I wake up, my phone I remember live watching. That's cute. She heard my voice. You poor thing. What a way to wake up. Shadow, do you have any Swedish patriotic songs that you want to sing? Thank you, Bonnie.
We
Okay.
don't have. I told Serena now that we don't have patriotic songs here because to be a patriot here has a negative sound because you are considered those who says they are patriots here. They are basically new Nazis. So
Seriously?
yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
So
Yeah.
if you say you're a patriot, oh, you're a new Nazi. Okay.
That's such BS, and that's what a lot of people think in the US now. It's spreading like
That is because it turned that way because most of the new Nazis says they are patriots.
yeah, they also claim to be Christians too, and they're not. Okay.
Do they call them neocons over there, Shadow?
Sometimes.
Okay, so that is one verse. Okay, so I'm going to do this. All right, are we ready? You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true neath the red, white, and blue, and there's never a boast nor brag. So should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wave. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true neath the red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast nor brag. So should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. I could have sworn there was different words to different verses on that song, but apparently that isn't the version that I found. So, I don't think I have it anymore. anymore. I think I closed it down. Dang. All right. I guess I'm going to have to look for another version some other time, because that was the exact same verse just repeated twice, and that made no sense to me. Because I remember that there was another verse that was different. Anyway, now I need to get my chat up. Okay, Bonnie. I have to go turn my live off so I can go to bed.
Okay, Bonnie. Sweet
Good night,
dreams.
Bonnie.
And Marishu says, I have a headset here, ma'am. That's why. Oh, let's eat an avocado shake. Let's not say we did. No, don't even say we did. That's...
I like avocado.
My nephew was talking about having avocados for breakfast every morning. It's like, oh, no. I can't do avocado. It's gross. My
I'll take them.
My mother loved avocados. I could never stand them. She used to slice
I
them
like
up, make a sandwich.
avocado is delicious.
Ugh.
Well, we have all different taste buds,
Yep.
different tastes.
I know. There's so many people that eat that stuff like it's candy, and it's like, it's like,
Actually, one of my customers have an avocado every morning for breakfast.
that's what my nephew was telling me. He said, yeah, I eat an avocado in the morning, and for lunch I have a smoothie. And he's talking about putting beets and kale and all kinds of nasty things. Dandelions. I don't
I
like.
have ate fried dandelion. Now I can't even.
Dandelion.
Yeah,
It's a
dandelions.
dandelion. That reminds me
Yeah,
of Wizard of Oz.
they are actually delicious if you fry them up.
They're also very good if you soak them in milk and then cook them.
Okay.
It takes the bitterness out. Yeah.
I never tried that one.
Yep.
It is worth trying.
My aunt used to do that. She'd soak the dandelions in milk overnight
Yeah.
after she cleaned them up and, chopped them up. But I think she only used the greens. She didn't use the roots. But there are people that say that you can make you can take the roots and dry them in the oven
Yeah.
until they're really dried up, super dried out, dehydrated,
Yeah.
and then grind them up and use them as a coffee substitute.
Yeah.
Wendy, finished the jam. I didn't go to bed until after 3 this morning, so I'm going to leave the dishes in the sink and chill until I fall asleep. I don't blame you, Wendy.
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Yep, no storms tonight. That's a good thing.
No.
Yay.
The most scary thing I have ever experienced in my life, that was when I was a teenager, and me and my dad and my uncle and my cousins, we were canoeing, and we set up our tent on an island. And that night, we have a lot of rain and thunder and lightning.
Oh,
And the thunder was over our heads.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
the
that's scary.
lightning, it's just banged, and then the lightning and bang again. And when we woke up in the morning and went further into the island, the lightning have struck a tree, and you could feel everything vibrate in
Oh,
the tent. Oh man, that was scary.
oh, I bet.
Ugh.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah, and when you were thinking of the night, and when you saw that tree, it was not fun. You could
Yeah,
feel the aluminum rods
for the
that hold
tent
up the
poles.
tent. Yeah, tent poles. Uh, you could feel they vibrating. They
Yeah,
were vibrating basically. Oh,
from the electricity. Oh, yuck.
I didn't sleep well that night.
My grandma made dandelion wine.
Never
I
tried that
have
one.
heard of that too. Dandelion wine. Energy Laurie and helps vision yummy avocado. Ugh. Ah. I if there's enough garlic in it and it's made right, I can sort of tolerate a little bit of guacamole, but I'm not a huge fan. But it has to have a lot of garlic in it because that kills the icky taste of the avocado.
I like guacamole, and I love garlic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I cook, and if I make a pasta sauce, I can. When I make it for myself, I can have around 9, 10 cloves with garlic straight into it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Serena wants to know if Sweden has a national anthem.
Yeah, we
I would
have.
think so.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, we have, but that is not often we play that one. It happens. Only on the National Day, maybe we play that.
Or at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because most countries have a national anthem that they play if they're in some kind of an international type thing where they're representing their country.
Well, we haven't, but our national anthem is unofficial, so we don't really have an official national anthem.
That's weird. That's good old World War II really left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouths. No, I don't like avocado marashu. Not a big fan. I will eat it in guacamole if there's a lot of garlic in the guacamole. I can't remember what else is in the guacamole. I think it's tahini. Is it tahini? I think it has tahini in it. After I fall asleep, my sister-in-law makes shake.
Well, there is a part of um our national anthem. It's an. I found it. This is just a part of it. It's not the whole thing, but it's in English.
Thou free, thou mountainous north, thou quiet, thou joyful and fair. I greet thee, loveliest land upon earth, thy sun, thy sky, thy climes and thy climes green. Thou thronest on memories of great olden days when honored thy name flew across the earth. I know that thou art and wilt remain what thou wearest.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to live. I want to die in the north. I might have to look that up. Yes, oh, maybe. Yeah.
Go for it. Google it.
Well, I can help you with it.
Oh, tahinis and hummus. Okay, you're right, Wendy.
I put it in the private chat as well. The link where I found the English, the part of it. There is a video on that website where you probably could listen to it.
Hmm. King Oscar the Second.
Hi, Susan.
Hello, Susan. Yeah, see, I'm getting hummus and avocado guacamole mixed up. I can't remember what the heck is in guacamole. I know there's a lot of garlic in it. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, Susan, good to see you.
Avocados, and then in a lot there could be jalapenos. There could be, garlic. Yeah.
I'm late in. I was cold and sat in my armchair by the fire. And as soon as I sat down, I fell asleep. Been there, done that. Troy. Guacamole reminds me too much of changing my nephews and nieces' diapers. Yeah. Simple Happy Life is here too. Hello, hello.
Good to see you again, Susan.
My father was Italian, so wine often. Yep, them Italians love their wine.
Yeah, so do the French.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to put that down.
Yes, Faith. Do you
Uh,
need
dang it. Uh,
Faith time? I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
well, Faith is need to be taken care of. Otherwise, a very unhappy dog.
Yes. Hmm. Miscellaneous? No. Um, oh, I'm just going to put it on the toolbar. And I can listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to have to move it because my toolbar is a little full. And if I don't move it, I will forget about it and it'll sit there at the end of my list of
yeah.
kinds of bookmarks. I'm telling you, I got so many things that I really want to be able to watch, and I haven't had a chance to watch any of them. Anyway, now I need to open my chat. Come on, stop that. Don't be difficult. Okay, I can shut that one down because on a counter. Okay. Now, it just looks like it, Ace. I have a friend that made really good guacamole. I think she got it when they lived in Arizona. The recipe. Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. I think I'm caught up with chat again. Woohoo! I didn't miss too much while I was searching for this and that and the other thing. What I should have looked for. No, I don't need to run on another goose chase. What the heck? Why are you going live at this hour? Silly person. Okay. Oh, he's fishing. That would be why. That one. Angela Erickson. I haven't seen her do a live in a while. Oh, a premiere at 9:45 a.m. I guess I won't be watching that when it's premiering. I don't need that. That's got to be a sea robin. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And I don't need that. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. That's enough of that. Looking everywhere for all kinds of things. It's like, no, I don't need to get distracted anymore. It's like, squirrel. Excuse me. Wow. Oh, are you talking about the kind that roll around on wheels? Shadow? That you just...
You mean a portable AC unit?
Yeah. Not a window AC unit that you put in and hang, that it hangs out the window, but a unit that rolls up next to a window and you just vent it out the window.
Those fixed built-in AC, those even more expensive.
Yeah, I'm talking about the window kind that you just you put it out into the window and close the window on it, and then
Well,
at the end of the summer.
There are cheaper ones, portable ones. They're around 6,000 to 9,000. So that's about $600 to $900.
Yeah.
And you can pay even more than that, even $1,300 for one certain. Some of them.
Depending on how many BTUs,
And how
how big a space
large,
you're cooling.
yeah, how many square meters you need to cool
Yeah.
down. So oh, I need to bounce out. I begin to work in 23 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're running a little late.
Yeah, it's okay. But
Don't be late.
no, I actually need to bounce out now. So
Be safe, be careful, head on a swivel, brother.
yeah,
Honor and strength.
strength and honor, brother.
All righty.
I will see you next time.
You took care of yourself.
I will.
Stay
God
cool.
bless. Yeah. try to
Yeah,
stay
that
cool.
too.
Yeah.
I probably have to jump into the freezer at work.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's around 24 minus 24 to 29 degrees Celsius. So that's good enough for me.
Nice and chilly.
Yeah.
That'll cool you down a little bit. And then by the
Well-
time you get out of there, it'll be like walking into a wall of hot.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a good thing either.
No. I'll see you around next time.
Take care.
Be safe,
Take
brother. God bless.
God
Yep.
bless.
Okay.
I'm having a bit of a bite. That's the reason why I'm still,
I figured you were doing something there because
and I didn't want to be rude.
that's okay. Let's see. Catching up with chat.
Okay.
I hope everyone had a good weekend and a nice Father's Day. Absolutely, Simple Love. Is there a heater in the apartment? I would think, yeah, I think that the apartment probably comes with heat, but there's a lot of places in the U.S. that even though it comes with heat, it doesn't come with air conditioning. Either that or you have to pay extra to get the air conditioning hooked up in apartment buildings. It is Father's Day over here. Yep. Happy Father's Day, Dads, from Susan. Okay. Ace says, Shadow, remember you're cool.
Susan, I have not, because of sleeping most of the day and then staying up all night in part of the day. But I do plan on it. Actually, let me do this.
Did you
So
see
there.
how I use my YouTube community tab to post links? Like we were talking about the other day.
Okay, so she's got buy me a coffee. Amazon wish list.
No, I don't know very many Protestant church hymns. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Do you feel better now?
It's a new day. So, yeah. Yes. Sorry, yesterday was just, another day.
I was talking about the food.
Oh, yes, ma'am. I mean, sorry.
That's okay. I know.
I mean, I've heard you say a couple of times, okay, and I have not responded. So
I know. I appreciate that.
I didn't want to beat a dying horse, or whatever. It's however you.
Yeah. It doesn't do any good to beat a dead horse.
But like Marashu, I used to, when I lived in Israel, I would have I'd get avocado slices and a tomato slices, and I would have that with my eggs, and all that. So
That sounds gross to me.
which I had no problem with eating them.
It's so cold here today. 28 Fahrenheit. Wow. That's pretty nippy there, Susan. 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Where she is.
Okay.
I post an updated link every time I upload a new article on the 1st and 15th of each month.
I was a firefighter, and I went overseas and began working with in Tel Aviv. So that's how I became an Israeli firefighter.
Yeah, but how did you end up going to Israel to begin with?
Let's just say that I had friends, and my name
I've been wondering that too.
my name got put on the right desk.
I see.
So
you had connections.
I'm sorry.
I said, so you had connections.
I did not,
No,
but the
you had a
people
friend that had connections.
the people that I was residing and living with did, and they found out that I was a firefighter, and there was no firefighting jobs at the moment, and they said, as Amy would say, hold on.
Hold on.
And so my resume was placed upon the correct person's desk, if you'll call it. If that'll answer your question, simple life. You have to understand this was back in the early 80s. So I guess I'm going to have to trim this mustache.
You think?
Well, every time I drink a cup of coffee, then it's like I got coffee in my mustache. And I
Yeah,
think
and that's
coffee is what's making my mustache become gray,
it.
not because of age.
No.
That has nothing to do with it. That or my dog is stressing me out. So
Yeah, after a while, it starts smelling kind of funky too. I know Jerry used to have a great handlebar
yeah,
back
I-
in the 1970s.
well, that's like the handlebars on the oh, what they call them? Oh gosh.
Mutton chops.
Well, there was that one, but there was also another terminology, another word. But anyway, the long, sideburns and all that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was around the time of the bicentennial, and it was all throwbacks because there were all kinds of at the time competitions for seeing who could make the best handlebar mustaches, because that's the way the styles were back in the
Early years.
yeah.
Well, I'm not one who. How can I
If
say?
you look at
I was always jealous of Tom Selleck's mustache because it was thick.
It
It
was-
was big,
yeah.
and it was burly, it was manly.
it was
I always wanted a
masculine.
well, I was always jealous of his mustache because at
He had a
7,
great mustache.
if you look at my pictures when I was 17, it's like, I think I see one hair
A
right
little fuzz up there.
there. Was. But, and of course, this weekend I was lazy. I didn't shave. And now it's like, I've got to shave tomorrow because
Yeah.
I cannot, I mean, I have, just for gee whiz, I've seen what I could grow for a beard and all that, but it's just, I'm like, it itches,
Yeah.
and I just don't care for that.
You got to be able to get past like a week or a week and a half or something, and then it stops itching, and then because at the time he had a handlebar mustache and he had a full beard,
And then it seems like,
and it was gorgeous.
Faith, I have given you treats. I have given you the licking of the sauce on my plate, and you want more. You want some coffee, Faith?
I know. I've been a big Tom Selleck fan for a long time too.
I wasn't a big Tom Selleck fan. I was just a big
You
Tom
just liked
Selleck
his-
mustache. I don't want it to go weird on me here, okay?
No, I'm talking to Simple Happy Life. She said her mom was a big Tom Selleck fan. I said, yeah, me too. And he's 80 now. It's like, my hubby is 78.
I mean, I did watch him when he was the commissioner on Blue Bloods. That was a good show. And I liked
I
how.
saw him in Magnum.
Well, yeah. So did Tom Selleck back in those days was like the Farrah Fawcett was back in the days to us guys.
And one of the movies, my favorite movies with Tom Selleck was, I can't remember the name of it, where he was a rancher in Australia.
Quigley Down Under.
Quigley Down Under, yes.
You want to go outside? And that woman, Roy.
I love that show.
What are you wanting?
I never saw Blue Bloods.
Blue Bloods was a TV show.
Yeah, it was a soap opera type thing.
Yeah, well, but it still showed. I mean, I liked it because it showed family.
Yeah.
And they actually sat down on once a week on Sundays, I think it was, and had dinner, which nobody does hardly anymore.
No, I know. No, Tom Selleck was never hot.
Is there a dog whisperer available? I'd like to know what my dog is really wanting at this moment. Do you need to go outside? Do I need to turn the fan on? Are you hot? Let me turn the fan on. There's the
The
fan.
air conditioner on.
Oh, yeah, the AC's on.
Well,
But she's acting like I have more food over here. I have given you all I have.
It's because you were eating something a while ago, so she.
I shared the sauce with her. I did. I'm
She
not a
wants
a-hole
more.
when it comes to my dog.
She wants more. It's not enough, Dad.
Can you go read a book?
She wants you to read one to her.
And see, that was the other thing, A Simple Life, is that back in those days, I portrayed the men of that time who had hairy chest, is that to become a man, you had to have a hairy chest. Now, in this day and time, all the guys are, oh, I've got a man.
Shaving their freaking. Yeah, I know. That's disgusting. Ugh.
You know, I understood it for the Olympic swimmers, you know, because
It reduces drag, supposedly, on the body. Yeah.
I
Supposedly.
understood that. But I mean, just a regular guy sitting there, you know. And then I remember, you know, the old, well, I won't go there, about the adage about being a bald man makes you more attractive. I'll just say it that way.
Okay. I never got that.
Well,
You saw my hubby the other day.
yeah.
He ain't bald. He's got a little tiny bit of a spot up here that's really thin, but he ain't bald.
Well,
And he's
Oh, I-
78.
it's funny because Heather's daughter, Heaven's Fire 18's daughter, saw me do the, you know, the background, and I was doing this, and I had hairy armpits, so I'm the hairy armpit guy.
The hairy armpit guy.
That's what she calls me. Her
I
daughter.
know.
I've been called worse, you know. So it's all good. And while I'm thinking about it,
You're right, Ace.
Troy, are you still in here?
Did you see what Ace said? She
He's-
said, I don't know Faith's thoughts, Chris, but she probably knows Daddy is a tad bit upset. Fur kids know these things. No, I don't think so. I think she's begging.
Yeah, I think she's begging. Do you need to go outside?
She sounds like she's begging for something.
Let me go see if she wants outside, just so I'm not cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah. And then you know what's going to happen when she comes back inside.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
She's setting you up. Yep, Sunday dinner together. That's something that just doesn't happen anymore. Even though I cook Sunday dinner every Sunday, we don't sit around the table like I did when I was a kid. We always sat around the table to have supper.
See, proof that
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow.
there's what's she cleaned the sauce. So
See,
here, next you're gonna have to play with the ball. Anyway,
It's Father's Day, Chris. She's giving you attention. Yes, that's it.
She was moving forward.
The hairy ombre guy.
Yeah. Well,
Simple Life says, can I call you that too?
I mean, I am hairy, yes, and I do have a hairy chest. I've got hairy arms, hairy legs.
Yep.
It would
Hubby's the
take
same way.
a weed whacker to if I was going to manscape, which I would never manscape. I get upset when they do a EKG at the doctor's office or at
And
the
they have to
hospital,
shave a little spot
and
for
they have to shave. I'm like, you're taking away my, And then of course when they get done and they pull them off and all this stuff, it looks. I say the Martians landed on my chest because there's like little circles of clearing on my chest.
suction cups.
And don't get me wrong, ladies. I know there are things that, and I won't go into details, that ladies have to, when they go to the doctors or whatever, to other specialty places and being polite, that there are things that, that
They're
y'all
not
fun.
yeah, definitely not fun and a little uncomfortable and embarrassing.
So, but yeah, I don't wax nothing. No. Whatever God gave me, I have, with the exception of my appendix. I do not have that anymore.
Jerry tried. I mean, when he went to get an EKG at one point, they didn't bother shaving, and they just yanked them off afterwards, and it was like, ow, hair and all. It's like pulling off the wax. Ow.
I call that a Kelly Clarkson.
There are some nurses that just think it's funny to put a guy through that kind of torture because, they're sick puppies. I just want to slap them.
The one time that I was transported to the hospital in uniform, they go, Chris, give me your belt, your utility belt. I'll just call it that. As when I was a police officer, and I said, it's going with me, So laying on a gurney, riding in an ambulance with all the equipment, yeah, it was uncomfortable. My back hurt and all that. But then when the doctor got there and all that, and he was checking me out because what had happened. I got rear-ended at 55 miles an hour in my police car. And so they were checking me out and all this jazz. And so the doctor goes, well, let's get an EKG. And I said, Doc, if you hurt me, I have my friend here with me. And he kind of looked. And I said,
I have my little friend.
Oh no, it was the big. It wasn't the little one that was in the boot. It was the big one that.
I'm talking. I have my little friend.
But yeah, if you decide to get what's the word I'm looking for? Sadistic. Or
you start messing with me, I'm gonna stop messing with you.
Yeah.
Mary Ann's back.
Well, hello, Mary Ann. So what's on your agenda for today, Miss Lori?
Oh, you mean Monday?
Yes.
I'm gonna be continuing to tackle this critter corner so I can get to the chimney. I think we're probably gonna end up having to run a new line up into the bedroom. But we might not have to do that because actually Jerry came up with a solution that he thinks might be the problem.
Well,
He
you do.
thinks he might have to sit in front of every single plug that we installed up in the bedroom up there. Because when he put them in, there were two choices. You could use the little poke the wire into the back of the switch,
You never want to do that.
and yeah,
You
he
want
did
to,
all of them like that.
you want to hardwire
And
it.
he did not know that until we had one of his friends from work that was an electrician came to install our electric heaters, baseboard heaters. And he told him, he said, "Oh no, you used the backstabbers. Yeah, those are not good."
They're not safe.
So he might have to pull all of those switches out, all those plugs out, and strip the wires and wrap them around the screws. Because there's the plugs have a choice that you can do it either way. And he's probably going to end up having to rewire every plug, which means shutting off the power to that whole room up there and redoing all of the plugs.
Well, you know how does he not have a plug tester or a circuit tester?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? He's got everything. You name it, he's got it. Yeah, he can test.
Where's your
But
ball?
still, just because they're not done properly, he wants to go through the whole thing and fix every single one of them, because that way he won't have to worry about it down the road. If it ever starts happening again, he won't have to go searching for which ones he already did and which ones need to be done still. He wants to get it done right. And we actually have a nephew that's an electrician. So
It's like the nephew needs to come visit.
yeah, I think it might be a good idea to have him come up and help him do it so that he can get her done. The only problem is the modem for our computers
Yes,
is in
ma'am.
that bedroom. So if we turn off the power to that bedroom, we're all going to be SOL for going online.
Well, you just have to give advance notice, and
The only solution we could think of is to maybe, if we have to,
do you want out now?
plug it into an extension cord and bring it down, because there's a little bit of a space behind the chimney, because we haven't, not everything in this house is finished.
Yeah.
And there's a little tiny bit of a gap between the wall, the outside wall, and the back of the chimney, which is a cinder block chimney. And we could probably drop the extension cord down and plug it in down here temporarily until he can get it.
You've got squirrels in your area, right?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Get a couple of squirrels, get a squirrel cage. They can generate the electricity for you.
Or the chipmunks.
Or the chipmunks. Chipmunks can be the backup.
Yeah, they can sing while the squirrels run.
So
Yeah. So that's going to be something that's going to be a bit of a project.
a simple life. She wants FOOD.
I think, yeah.
Do you want to go outside? What do you want? Do you need to go potty? Because we tried a minute ago and you didn't want to go out. Lord, give me strength. You want out?
Poor Chris. Okay, it seems I got a little behind on the chat. That's one way to get respect. Yes, absolutely. Say, my little friend, you behave yourself and I'll behave myself. Were you ever seriously hurt on your job? That's a good question. I think that was probably one of the worst things that happened, although I can't be sure. I had a near theft experience at Walmart, but I caught myself just as I finished checkout for my roommate and paid for my hearing aid batteries at customer service. Okay, I don't understand. Oh, I understand now. That went right over my head. Apparently, she'd forgotten to pay for
Her goods.
her hearing aid batteries, so she had to quick go over to customer service and say, "I forgot to pay for this." That was a good thing because they probably had little clip things on them that go off when you try to walk out the door with something that you stole. And all the bells and whistles go, woo, 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 woo. No, they don't. What the hey was that? That sounded like a drop of water hitting in a deep well.
No, it was an alert about Israel, about the U.S. Embassy.
Oh, I don't want to hear that.
That's why I didn't go into detail.
Okay. Serena, I heard. Simple Happy Life wants to know if you were ever seriously injured on your job.
I was injured, but I was not serious. No.
And
then I learned about workman's comp and how much of a sham that is. So if I got injured again, I didn't claim workman's comp.
Yeah, that is, yeah. You're better off without it because it's such a pain in the butt.
Well, the problem was I'm left-handed, and I got injured on my forearm and all this. My hand swelled up and everything like this. It's kind of hard to be a police officer when your hand that you use for your
tool hand is
not working. And so that was my one and only time I did workman's comp. And then when I got there, they're like, "Your back hurts, doesn't it?" "No, it's my arm." "Oh, your lower back it hurts, right?" I said, "I'm not trying to, you know."
No, I'm not trying to screw the company. I'm sorry. I just want to get my arm fixed.
So the second time that I went there, I said, "I'm fine. Everything's great. I'm back to work. I'll see y'all later," because I didn't want to be any part of their screwy system, and they wonder why a lot of
Yeah.
things are being insurance fraud and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like they're pushing it.
Oh, they were, and it made me mad
Yeah.
because back in those days, I believed in the grand old flag. I believed in the justice system and all that, but I'll leave it there.
I keep getting phone calls from this stupid some kind of insurance investigators or something. They're saying, "We're calling to verify that you had a car accident a couple of years ago and that your claim has never been settled." It's like, no. "Oh, well, we have a record here that says that you got in a car accident a couple of years ago and the claim is still open."
They're fish.
Well, I don't care. Go away. I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah. They're fishing.
Like, yeah, they're just fishing for information so they can get your information and know, how to file a claim for you. And you'll never see a dime because they'll steal it from you. Yeah. No, I'm not helping you steal money from me. Thank you very much. And give me a bad reputation for committing fraud. Idiots. I'm not stupid.
Hang on. I'm turning off my phone for a minute.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Because I didn't want my phone to be picking up and then start sending me a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
But
I'm sorry.
It's like, between AARP and I'm getting mailings from Mutual of Omaha. Here you go. We can get you a policy. And I just go rip on the trash.
Oh, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm so sick and tired of getting the whole life insurance and funeral expenses. We'll cover you for your funeral expenses. It'll only cost you like $75 a month. It's like,
do you know? Do you know how much money that the VA will pay for veterans?
$250.
300 at the max. 300.
Yeah, I know. The Social Security pays $250. Woohoo! I'm so excited. That's all right. We're all set. Thanks. Bye. Don't call us. We'll call you.
It just cracks me up to, and it's like to literally the cost of a funeral is like almost buying a used car. You're paying $10,000 if you're doing it out of pocket.
Yeah. Faith just wants love and attention, like all women do.
Well, I have no problem with it, but when she's sitting there inches away from me, just
staring at you,
just like I smell it. You've got TRET sitting right over here.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yes, Ace. I'm still trying to catch up with chat. Meaning I nearly forgot to pay for my hearing aid and batteries. Yes, I figured that, Serena. I need to get the. Oh! Good night, Simple Happy Life.
Good night.
Good night, good night. Thanks for coming in. Always a pleasure. Scammers. Exactly, Susan. All they want your personal information because you're gonna have to give them your name, your address, and your driver's license number, or this and that and the other. All of your information. Send us a copy of your license. No. What do I look like? Stupid? I wasn't born yesterday, and I ain't that dumb. You know, not every old person is stupid. And if you're taking advantage of old people, then you're the stupid one. Scumbags.
Well,
My phone is permanently off. If I need to make a phone call, that's exactly what I do, Susan. I have a cell phone, but I will not even turn it on if I don't need to make a phone call.
she's got a dumb phone.
I have a dumb phone, and it
She ain't got no smartphone.
ain't no smarts. And I don't go online with it, and I don't text with it or anything like that. And I don't have 4 billion people that I give my phone number to.
BR549. Klondike BR549.
Yeah, Klondike. What would you do for a Klondike bar? My phone is permanently. Oh, yeah. Yep, exactly. Then turn it off again when I'm done. Yep, that's what I do. Yep. And I pay less than $7 a month for it. So it's not a huge expense. It's a track phone.
And it tracks you.
Yeah, that's why it's never on. Serena, don't post that kind of stuff.
You might want to remove that, Serena.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Serena, don't post personal information like that. That's never a good idea to post anything like that online, because that will stay there forever. Because when somebody watches the live again, you know, if they do a replay of the live, they can see that and get your information. You don't want to be sharing that kind of stuff ever. Never put that stuff on.
So let me ask you this, Miss Lori. I see on the YouTube side you deleted it, but on
Yes.
the restream chat, I still see it.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I don't want to see. I can't. Let me see if I don't think there's a way that you can remove it on the.
I don't know if after you get off of your live, if it'll disappear.
I don't know. Let me see if I can. I don't know where it is. Dang. I want to hide it.
Did you find it? It's at 2:16 your time.
Yeah, I found it. It says block user on YouTube, put user in a timeout, or add to block list in Restream chat. I don't want to block her.
Yep,
I just want to block that message. Serena, please erase that message that you posted.
Erase the SSI figures, Serena, to protect yourself.
Yeah, that is not something you want to put on. Yeah. I deleted it. Okay. Okay, thank you. How is it still there? It's in the Restream chat. That should go away because the chat, I think it goes away because it's only tied to the YouTube chat. And I think when you erase it from YouTube, it should go away because when you set up a live, it doesn't save all that information in Restream. It only saves it on the YouTube side. So I'm hoping it will stay gone. Yeah. Oh, son of a Twitch.
How many more treats do you want? The whole box? Until you get sick, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's what I thought. You wanted that. You want those. You see, ladies and gentlemen, when I reach down to pet her, she'll back away, and then she moves right back in because she wants a treat.
Okay, I'm shutting the can you guys out there still see the Restream chat?
I can.
Right, but you're on the panel. I'm just wondering if people out in the
I see it on the YouTube side and on the Restream. So, but
you can see it on the YouTube side?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
And it doesn't say that it was removed by me?
Because there's High Country that just said yes on the YouTube side. And Chris, can Faith pull up her chair and join us? Yeah, as long as I just sit here and just constantly feed her treats, she would. Yeah, I hear you breathing, and I hear you. Faith.
Can somebody let me know if you can see, if you can still see that comment? Okay, so it's been deleted on YouTube. Thank you, Ace. Because as far as I know, it's been retracted. And if Serena deleted it too, then it should be gone.
Should be, could be, would be.
Yeah, see, I still see it on the
Restream.
Restream side.
Okay. What? What is it that you want? They're right here. They're right here. They're right here. There you go. It's right here. Up. Come on. There. There it is. Right there. Can you smell it?
Now, see, I don't know. I don't know what it means. It says add to the block list in Restream chat. But I don't know. But there's a separate one that says block user on YouTube. Put user in a timeout on YouTube, or add to the block list in Restream chat. So I don't know if it's going to block Serena on the Restream chat. I have no idea.
Well,
I closed the chat. Can you guys still see the Restream chat when I close the chat?
Yeah.
On the Restream side?
I see chat on both sides.
Right, but you're in the panel, so I'm wondering if that makes a difference.
Well, do you want me to bounce out and come back?
Just for the hell of it, let me see.
Because
just for the heck of it.
Ace says they cannot see the Restream chat at all.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on the live, and I cannot see the Restream chat. And on the I can't see it.
You can't?
I can't see it on the YouTube side or in the I can't see it from the live on the Restream side. I can't see Restream chat at all.
Weird.
If you open the live, do you still have it open in YouTube?
Yes.
So go there and check it out to see if you can see the Restream chat from that live.
On the YouTube side, I see the YouTube side only. I do not see it in Restream.
Okay.
On the YouTube side. If I go to the Restream live, I see the chat here.
Right, because you're on the panel.
But you're not seeing it?
but I'm not seeing it on the YouTube side.
Okay.
I can't see the Restream chat at all
Who's on
because
first?
I turned it off. So I'm guessing that that's.
You know, you're not a chow dog, okay? You're not part chow. You don't need every bloody treat.
Okay.
Good gosh.
Okay, so I'm going to go over here. Where the heck is it? There it is. Okay, I'm going to put that in pause. Because, yeah, I don't see it at all on the. Yeah, you shouldn't talk about food stamps or anything like that when you're in any kind of public chat on the internet.
Or any personal information.
Yeah, no personal information, no phone numbers, no address. Never post your address, your street address, or anything ever.
Even in private chat.
Yeah, you should guard that like you would from anybody. You know, if you get a phone call from some stranger that wants to know what your address is or what your full name and address is or anything like that, never, ever, ever share that. The only time that you should be sharing that on the telephone or anywhere else is if you're the one that calls them. If you're looking to call, like Social Security office or someplace like that, then it's okay that you tell them when they start asking you questions. They'll tell you, don't give me the full number. Even if you call Social Security, they only want the last 4 digits of your Social Security number because they don't want the people at the Social Security office. They aren't even allowed to have your full Social Security number. They only go by the last 4 digits. So don't ever, ever share that kind of information. Yeah. Okay. And the YouTube chat deleted it. She deleted it. Once she deleted it, it disappeared. Because I can't see it anymore either. And I had blocked it. Now it just says Serena Narell message retracted. And I'm not going to show the deleted message because I'm afraid it'll show up again.
It's up to Miss Lori Ace as far as the Beatles. Troy might want to see it if he's still around, but I don't know.
Good night, Susan. Or good night. Good day, Susan. Have a good rest of the day. Thanks for dropping by. It's always good to hear from you. Thank you. Thank you. You haven't put up the restream at all tonight. No, I haven't. I haven't put it up except for that one time that I accidentally posted it after I deleted it
What do you want?
because I wanted to see if it was gone from the restream side.
Do you want a ball? Do you want a ball?
But if I don't post it on here, it won't show it, which is a good thing. I wonder how Sam's doing. Anyone want to see a video of two dung beetles rolling a ball of dung? Not at the moment, thank you. I've seen that before.
What'd you do with it? All right, ready? Ready? Catch? Okay, don't catch.
I'd go chase it then.
Yeah, you nosed it on my ham radio table. Yeah, you got two tennis balls right there. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I see the tail going
You got
90 miles an hour.
Yeah, you got two tennis balls. Go get one of your balls. Go get one. Find it. Find it.
Go get it.
Faith, find your ball. Find your ball. Bring it here. Which ball do you want? That one or that one? Bring it here. Oh, would you give me cantankerous dog? Now she's got the ball in her mouth. She won't give it up.
No, it's mine. Okay. I'm glad we got through that one. So, Serena, you done good. You shouldn't have posted it, but we fixed it for you. So, all well and good from here on out. Just remember, never ever post anything like that again, because that's not something that you want to share with anybody. It's nobody's business but yours.
Now, what'd you do with it? Where's it at? Go find it. Go find it. Where's your ball? I'm beginning to think this is turning into the Fate show. Faith,
It is.
where's the ball? Do you want to go out now? Do you think you want to go out? You went out only when I said. Yeah, let's go outside. This makes what? 3 attempts now?
Yeah.
Do you want to go outside?
You think it's going to make any difference this time?
No.
Probably not. Okay.
Nope, she didn't want out.
No, of course not. She just wants to see you run. Oh, jeez.
Bring it here. Bring me that one. You want this one? I need that one.
No, I don't want to get that one. I want the one you got.
Really, Faith? Good gosh. I'm going to have to keep her up more hours of the day so that, you know. I got the one down from the ham radio table, okay? You've got all 3 balls somewhere. Because I don't have any. Back to the show. And she's back right over. Can you remove your hot breath from my leg, please?
Oh, Faith.
Faith, I love you. I do. Thank you. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. I'm putting the trash can. Now, get your nose out of the trash can. Oh, my God.
There might be something good in there, Dad.
Well, I was trying to use the trash can to block it so she wouldn't get right up on my leg and go
Yeah.
with her hot breath.
Yeah.
Because it's just.
There's nothing worse in the hot summertime than have a dog breathing with their hot breath all over you.
I don't have anything. See, my hands are empty. Hello. Look. You see me? I have nothing.
Go get the ball.
Oh my God.
Silly dog.
What she doesn't know is there's two things in my shirt pocket.
She probably smells it.
Here, let me put it up under my underarm. There we go.
Like that's going to make any difference? She doesn't care if it smells like you or it smells like whatever it is.
Well, that's like I know that if I leave and go to the doctor and I don't take her with me, and she lays right up against my recliner where the orange blanket is, because the orange blanket's got my smell on. I know that dogs do that.
Yep.
It's the same way dogs, tracking dogs, when they're trying to find a lost person or child, they get a blanket or their favorite animal that they sleep with or whatever to give the dog the scent, and then the dog will track that scent.
Yeah.
But watch, she's sitting still, but watch when I go to pet her, you're going to hear her move. Come here. Up. Come on.
Aww. So gentle.
She better be, or she won't get any more. You got to be thirsty, Faith. Why don't you try a drink next?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But
you know what?
Yep.
It's 2:45.
It's time for you to call it a night.
No one in the place except for you and me.
And Ace.
And Ace.
Marianne.
And 6 other people.
And Faith.
And Faith.
Yeah. So you going to pull it? You going to call it?
Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to sing something first? Or am I done?
Not for me. If you need to go to sleep, I would say go to sleep. Unfortunately, I've had coffee now.
Oh, no. So now it's my fault you're going to be up all night.
Well, it's not Trey's fault. No, it'll probably be because of you know what.
Yeah.
I need to wear her out. So I guess I will take the jump and say,
okay, I'm going to put that one in there, and then I'm going
last
to
one. There you go.
save this one in there. Okay. Oh, look at that. It has all my recents.
Reese's?
Recent.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
Because
Reese's
you're-
peanut butter cup.
I wish. My recent songs that I've opened, well, files that I've opened. I Fall to Pieces, When the Saints Go Marching In, Country Roads, Mama.
Not Country Roads.
Yeah, I sang Country Roads the other night. Somebody asked for it. West Virginia, that I sang for Troy earlier. You're a Grand Old Flag and America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for purple mountains' majesties, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for pilgrims' feet, whose stern impassioned stress a thoroughfare of freedom beat across the wilderness. America, America, God mend thine every flaw. Confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty in law. And there are about 7 more verses. I don't think I want to sing them all.
Well, Miss Lori, you have a blessed, wonderful evening. Get some rest. I have the watch.
Thank you, sir. And you too have a great night. And I hope there's nothing for you to have to worry about for the rest of the night. And maybe you can actually go to bed early and get some sleep. I
I'll
hope.
Till at least 3 a.m. my time. So, good night, Ace. Sending you hugs, sending you love.
Absolutely.
And good night, Marianne. Try to stay cool over there.
You know, Faith is playing You Laugh Out Loud. Dogs don't pee that often, maybe 4 to 6 times a day.
Well,
You're trained.
you know, if you got to train a dragon, you might as well have a dog train you.
Have you trained your dragon?
No. So, but anyway, y'all have a blessed night. Do something nice for somebody, and keep everybody in the prayers. And
Absolutely.
we
Should I
will
go
catch
through the
y'all
list?
on the flip.
Should I go through the prayer list?
Miss Lori, you sound tired.
Yeah, I know.
So it's up to you.
How about we just say prayers up for all of our friends and relatives and anyone else out there that needs our prayers.
Yep. And for all of our YouTube friends and family, yes.
Absolutely. That all included.
So,
Every single one. Good night, Marianne. God bless you too. And God bless everybody.
you hear that, Faith? That means you too. She's like, "Are we going to go, Dad, or what?"
Yeah. All righty.
Good night.
Good night. You take care.
I will. You too.
Good night, Serena. Everybody, good night. I'm going.